Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 3 with just the bow. Today we're doing a bit of side stuff. We have the tower behind the shrine right in front of us here, and last time we defeated Aldrich, so I thought this would be a good time to take a little side adventure and take care of some things before we head on to the next area. So I used the tower key, which I purchased for 20,000 souls from the shrine handmaiden, and that allows us to head up these stairs. There is a alternate way to get up here, which involves a little bit of a tricky jump down there. You can hop up on a tree. I'll show you guys after. But first we're going to take care of this tricky part right here. So I might die here. This might take me a couple attempts. But you see that item right there? That's an armor set, and I kind of want it. So you have to land on one of those coffins sticking out just on the edge there. And I think is it this line in the gravel or in the area that you have to use to jump? I think it's this one. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, we're gonna do that in a second. Because first we have an elevator, and this leads to another cool item that I don't think we'll be using in this playthrough. It's kind of related to some of the stories and stuff, or some of the endings that you can get. But up here we get a Firekeeper soul. And what the Firekeeper soul does is it allows us to purge the dark signs from our body, the dark sigils that we have. It allows us to purge those and get rid of them. And if we do that, it changes what endings are available to us. Because of course there's certain endings depending on...
Sorry, friend.
Oh.
Be more careful. By the gods, curiosity is gonna kill you, kittens. Some places are better left alone, you know. Oh, sorry. Am I a tad too late?
I didn't know that Patches could meet you here and...
Have no fear. There's beauty in death. Besides, you're amongst your own. Plenty of company, right?
Alright, well, I didn't actually know that,
Oh, no matter. By stripping every... You're gonna make...
that Patches could be here. Can I open the door? Nope. Alright, well, he totally, just trapped us in here, which, I mean, if things go my way, that's fine, because I'm gonna survive anyway. I'll come back up and I'll push him off a cliff. But, yeah, we gotta deal with this first. So, if I remember correctly, this is the line I'm supposed to jump on. So let's give it a whirl here. Hopefully I don't screw it up. Yeah, we good? Oh, we're not good. We're dead. Blit. We do that little slide at the end there, and then we croak. Alright, well, I think I'll meet you guys back there, and if Patches does anything weird, I'll show you guys that, and if not, then I'll just keep jumping until I get it. So I'll see you then. Alright, here we go with attempt number 2. So let's see if we can make it this time. Jump. Big leap. Oh, we got it. Look at that. Oh, no, we didn't get it. But we survived. Okay, well, that's different. We can at least get one of the items down here. This is the Estus ring, which actually significantly increases the amount of Estus that your Estus will recover. And when you get down here, you can open up this door, which normally you would fight the Swordmaster right here, but we defeated him earlier in the Let's Play. But I still have to get that armor set. We almost had it there, but we just slipped off. So I'll see you guys back there on whatever attempt I get it on. See you then. Alright, we finally made it onto the ledge here where the remains are. It took me, like, I swear, 20 attempts or something crazy. I died a lot. Anyways, we got the Firekeeper robe, gloves, and skirt. So let's heal up and then take a little dive down here so we don't croak again. There we go. Took some damage, but that's fine. And let's try on the set here. So we get the Firekeeper robe, which is right here, and the Firekeeper. Did we get gloves? Yeah, gloves. And the skirt, which is right here. And there we go. So let's roll around like a Firekeeper for a little while. It looks like we're a college graduate or something. We got our little hat. We got our robes. We just graduated archery college. Now we're gonna go and fight the rest of the game. And it's going to be quite an adventure. So I'll show you guys some new things before we get back to the other area there. I'm using the sword ring, as you can see, because I think the little damage increase is better than getting a little bit of resistance right now. I feel like anything that's going to hit me is going to hit me too hard for a little bit of resistance to really matter. I do have 10,000 souls to spend really quickly, so I'm just going to go and stock up on some feather arrows actually. So let's grab a few of those. Boop. Get as many as we can. 100. Sounds good. And the other things we have going for us right now are I have the new great bow, which I haven't upgraded yet, but I do have like 30 or 40 arrows for, so I might use that for a few things. And I also got the Dark Moon longbow for trading in Aldrich's soul, and apparently it's pretty good with moonlight arrows, so when I get an opportunity to afford more of those and test it out on some things, we'll be doing that. But for now we're heading back to... Sorry about the sudden cut there, guys, but I realized that I missed some stuff I wanted to show you before I wanted to head on that adventure there. So we're going to deal with this stuff and one more bonus thing before we head on to the next area in the game that we're going to go to. So the first thing is the shortcut that you can use to do some of the stuff that you unlock by opening this door here. Now you see this little tree here. If you walk on it at a certain angle, your character kind of bumps up weirdly in the map or in the screen, and if you run at it, you can actually get a decent height to take a leap and try and get on the ledge here. I don't know if I can do it this time. Sometimes I get it after a couple attempts, and sometimes it takes me a while. Oh, there we go. So yeah, now we're up on this rooftop here, which gives us access to the Homeward Bone. And when we head over here, there's actually another thing we can do. But I'm going to show you the legitimate way to get there first. But yeah, that's a little trick if you don't know that one, to skip spending 20,000 souls to go get a pretty useful NPC up at the top here. So I'm going to run him back up. And we're just going to hop off the bridge this time. So, boop. And this is the legit way to get down. And that's all you do. But then when you're over here, the nice benefit is that you have access to this ladder, which is a big time saver. And when we come up here, if you played Dark Souls 1 and 2, you might recognize these kind of voices. Because this is Pickle Pea and Pumperum, I think, is their names. And they will trade you items for other items. And there's some really good things you can trade for with them. I'm not going to do any of it right now because I don't have what the exchanges are pulled up on my other screen right now. But I may come back at some point and trade for some things. But we have another thing to look at here. There's a little passageway here. As you can see, there's already an item on the ledge over here. So we'll go grab that. I think this might be an Estus shard. And they'll talk to you from up there as well. And you can trade some items right here, but sometimes it glitches out, so I don't recommend it. I used to think this was their nest until I realized they're up there. So, but yeah, I recommend going up there to do your trading if you're going to do any trading. But yeah, we got an Estus shard there, so I'll go and use that to get another piece of the Estus flask. And when we roll at that wall, we can see it's a fake one. And that allows us to fall down here. And I think there's a treasure chest on this side. Yep. And this gives us the silver covenant, or covetous silver serpent ring. Sorry about that. And yeah, so that gives us more souls when we kill things. I don't think we'll be using that for some time until we really want to farm up some souls or whatever. But let's go turn in that Estus shard, and then I'm gonna meet you guys actually at a different spot than, like, I'm not gonna take you where I want to go to continue the adventure right away. We're gonna head to another ritual, another part of the storyline that we have to deal with before we can move on to get the ending that I would like to get. So let's reinforce our flask here. Now up to 10 uses, I believe, on the healing side, which is awesome. I don't even know if you get more Estus shards in the game. I don't know what the cap is, but having 10 chugs of plus 7 Estus is pretty nice. Anyways, I'm gonna head back to the Anor Londo, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, so I've just came to the Anor Londo bonfire, and we went down the lift to the Dark Moon tomb here. As you can see, this is the little hidden passageway, and we have an NPC hanging out right here. And they're gonna give us something. So if you haven't played this and you want to like see all the different kind of endings and stuff for yourself, or the different parts of the story, then I recommend skipping ahead maybe about 2 minutes or so. I might put a timestamp there for you in the description, because this is kind of an important part in the game. So if you don't want to get spoiled, then skip ahead. But if not, then I'm not gonna read everything and do the whole dialogue and everything, because this isn't exactly a story playthrough, though I have showed some parts just because I've been personally interested in the dialogue. But we get the Sword of Avowal there, and we get some brass armor and stuff here, which is pretty cool. I don't know if we'll ever end up using heavier armor. I feel like because I really enjoy using the Flynn's ring, we'll always be using a lighter armor. But we're approaching a certain character here, and let's see what's going on. So, as you might remember, we were supposed to get married to our acquaintance Anri here. He's got their helmet off, and they're hiding their face, and they're laying down. It's supposed to be awaiting us for our wedding rites or something like that. So we go to perform the rite of a vow. I will show this little cutscene, just because I've seen it before, but not for my own playthrough. So this is the first time that I think I've done it on a character. I may have done it on one other character as I was speeding through at one point. But yeah, after this is heading. No, I have done the next area once, but it was a long time ago. I don't quite remember it. So there's some, and I didn't explore the full thing fully. I was kind of in a rush to do something, but yeah. So we have just plunged the sword into Anri's head and absorbed something from Anri, which, spoiler alert, is the dark sigils that he had gotten from the pilgrim himself, I believe. I'm not sure how he got his, but I think that's how you would get them. So there we go, 3 more dark sigils. And yeah, so if we die with sigils now, we're gonna get lots of hollowing, but I think we're pretty maxed out, honestly, on our hollowing here. Our hollowing's 99. Yeah, we're really hollow. But we'll fix that one day. I'm just not too keen on fixing it right now because I don't think it has really any big impact aside from the way the character looks. And we get Chameleon here, which is something I've been really excited for. That's a spell that I think disguises you as a random object in a room. Yeah, something inconspicuous. So you can become a barrel or something like that and really be sneaky, which I think is great. Anyways, I'm going to head back up and I'm going to go to the Distant Manor bonfire, and I will see you guys there. Alright, here we are at the Distant Manor bonfire. So we came in here back when we were heading towards, I think, just Pontiff Sullivan, honestly. And we lit this bonfire, but we didn't go down these stairs. We didn't explore any further because this leads into another area, and I think traveling into this zone may affect other quests if you don't take care of certain things before you wander too far down in here. But we have some pretty standard enemies that we've kind of seen before at the start here, so we're just gonna mow these guys down. They are deadly though. Like, they do have some glowing swords, and there may be invisible ones around, so you have to be careful still. And we will be. Still gonna keep my eyes peeled. That kind of freaked me out. I didn't expect him to just dash out like that. Holy, and he's like super aggro. Oh my, he's super duper aggro. Okay, we're gonna be a little bit of a chicken here and just kind of run away. Oh man, he is just all over me. I can't even like say words correctly. He's so aggressive right now. Okay, can we just get one more shot on you, bud? There we go. That worked out. Okay, that was a little freaky. I wasn't quite expecting that. I would like to heal a little bit more because then I get my sun ring or my sword ring to activate. So I'm just gonna put the Sun Princess ring on for a second and let our health just tick up. And when we get back to maximum, I'll switch back over. I think there's still some guys being little creepers around here or something. I specifically remember being ambushed at some point by some guys that I couldn't see. So, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be imagining it. I tend to... Oh, and maybe they were down there. But there's a dude right there with a flaming staff, so we gotta deal with him. So once I get... Actually, you know what? This is a good opportunity to take advantage of the fact that we have a great bow, because this thing actually does pretty good damage. I was trying it out on just some random mobs, but there it is, this giant. And let's zoom in on this guy's head. Hear that giant sound of me pulling back the arrow, and kaplunk. Wow, he went flying. I didn't quite expect that, honestly. Okay, let's wait for him to do a thing. Oh, that was not quite the right thing that I needed him to do. But it works. Oh geez, no it doesn't. Oh geez, no it really doesn't. He's just like, you wanna fight? Oh my, he's just whooping my butt. Okay, come on. There we go. We can deal with that. Is that flame spit doesn't go too far. Okay, we dodge that. This is the hard one to dodge. Oh my. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by that. Okay, we got him though. We got him. Just one more shot. Bam, dealt with. Jeez, what a pain in the butt though. Wasn't expecting that hard of a time from that guy, of all things. Okay, let's see. Oh, that guy's gonna cast magic at us too. So let's try and take him out swiftly. Doing pretty good damage with the bow now, using this this current setup. I think I can pump the damage. Oh, I can pump the damage a little bit higher, really easily just by taking that off. Because the great bow does weigh a lot. That's kind of the downside to using the Flynn's ring. Is if you want to use other equipment, you do kind of have to mess with your inventory from time to time. The Titanite shard there, it's always nice to have. But, you know, getting those few extra points of damage can really be worth it when you can only deal so much damage per hit. Let's see, do we have anything going on here? I feel like this is where you get invaded by somebody, like an NPC invader. So let's see, oh, yep, Alva, Seeker of the Spurned. Okay. So, I should probably put the great bow on here, if I have time. Great bow. Oh, shoot, that was really close. And they're gonna roll. Let's see, can I use the great bow against you at some point? You have a crossbow, I just realized. That might make it kind of hard. This is a really bad place to be fighting, especially for me. Holy smokes, I took a ton of damage right there and I can't escape that way. So I'm gonna have to just chug a Estus here. And, oh, gotta press all the wrong buttons and just twirl my camera everywhere. Okay, it's just... Okay, I'm just pressing all the wrong buttons. There we go. Okay, well that didn't do enough damage to really make it worth all the trouble I went through to try and get that shot off. So let's just equip the bow and like use the bow in both hands, like we're supposed to, and be a little careful. Is there like a better place we can fight this guy? This is oh shoot, that was really close. I just walked off the edge right there. And so I'm just gonna keep unequipping my bow from both my hands. I don't know if I'm pressing a button by accident or what. Ooh, that was a bit of a bad roll. If I didn't have any armor on, I might have just rolled off the edge right there. Okay, looks like we're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned, you know, tough fight, long, well, I think we, like, staggered him a little bit there. Oh, he almost rolled off the edge, too. I guess that might have been a counter hit that we hit him in the head with or something like that. Ooh, see, we pushed him back a little bit. Keep doing it, too. It'd be nice if I could just knock him off the edge. That would be convenient. But I suppose we can't just get easy fights for all of them, right? Okay, still, he hasn't like chugged an Estus or anything yet, so that's kind of nice. I probably spoke too soon, honestly, because these guys love to do that. Okay, gotta be a little bit careful. And he's got that. Boom, there we go. That was a tough fight. Get anything? Murakumo. And a few thousand souls, nothing amazing. Holy, that was troublesome. That little area is kind of hard to fight in. But we got it done. We got it done. So let's see. Oh, we got a bonfire right on. So that's awesome. So we made it this far. There wasn't that much to fight, but it was quite a pain in the butt at first there. But you know what, guys? I think this episode has kind of been really weird to record. It's been kind of all over the place, and I don't really know exactly how long it is right now, and I would hate to get started on this dungeon right here and have to cut it at a weird moment and have the episode end up running like twice as long as usual or something like that. So I'm going to cut it here, and we'll see you in the next one to go through the Irithyll Dungeon. And I think we'll be using pretty much the same setup. If I get any new upgrades or anything like that, or a new setup, then I'll go over that at the start of the next episode. But yeah, that's all for now, guys. So I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.